Well, hello, and welcome into this Roulette Rivals 6 match between Baloo and Rocky Horse. I'm your host, Gunther from Gunthermation, and I'm joined by my illustrious co-host, Linux Penguin.
Hey everyone.
And we are going to be casting this match, which should be an exciting one. First map up is Tron King. First things first, if you're new to Roulette Rivals and you don't know what's going on, they take one of the main missions from the Hitman World of Assassinations trilogy, and there's a random kill condition and disguise assigned for each main target. It is then up to the players to, within the hour of the spin, complete the conditions and get out with a 5-star Silent Assassin rating. The first one to do that wins the map and gets 2 points. If after an hour neither player has completed the spin, it ends in a draw, and each player gets 1 point. The first player to 3 points wins the overall match. If after 2 maps it is tied and neither player has taken the match, we go to a third map, a decider map, which is chosen by RNG, and we play through that. That one has no time limit. It just goes until somebody quits, dies, or forfeits. That's just the way that it works here in Roulette Rivals. Yeah, so excited for this one. This should be a good one. I'm already happy that both players showed up this time. That's fantastic. Nice change of pace. And yeah, we've got 2 banned maps, obviously, as we do with all of these. The banned maps are Hokkaido and Colorado. So no love for Hitman 1, just love for Hitman 3 today. But it should be a good one. So spin will be live here in 5 seconds, and then we'll get going.
Yep. Here's the spin. Hush, we've got loud explosive weapon as a facility guard and Imogen Royce with a cleaver as a street guard.
Okay, interesting. So I'm sure, because I saw Coates in the chat earlier, I'm sure that he has already completed this spin. But for the rest of us, yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to go into this and what exactly they're going to do from the get-go. Because a facility guard for Hush means a little bit of backtracking, but I've got to imagine that they're going to go for an early Hush isolation, just because if you don't catch him early, it can be a bit of a problem down the line. And then Imogen, street guard with a cleaver, I would be shocked if we didn't see just a traditional drone lure for her. It seems to be the easiest way to get her out of the facility, and it doesn't make much sense to go into the facility. Rocky Horse getting rid of his briefcase. And yeah, and he's going to move right behind into the facility. Got this camera to watch out for, but he is going to avoid that for now.
You don't even have to infiltrate the facility. You can just use Royce's personal guard.
Right, exactly. That's true. I didn't even think about that, because that is a facility guard disguise. So that is most likely the easiest way for them to get the facility guard disguise. Rocky Horse picking up his agency pickup and just making his way right over to where Hush is. Is he going for... Oh, I see. Okay, so he's gonna go around, get to where Hush is. Coates has already run down the strategy that he would use to get this done, which is insane. Just to know the level well enough to play it without even being there right now is amazing. Rocky Horse with the isolation on Hush. Like we said, it seemed like it would be a pretty fast one to do. Now, it isn't a lot explosive, so he is either going to have to do it on exit, which I'm guessing we're going to see here, or he's going to have to do it with a quick dump after the kill. But given that he's cleared out this room and knocked everybody out, my guess is he's just going to set this up and take care of it from afar.
It's 2 minutes, the fastest time chat's ever finished a spin.
Is it really? I had no idea.
I mean, they can do any spin before the spin even starts. But
yeah, I've never seen a spin that chat isn't the best at. Meanwhile, Baloo, with the dumpling cook start, is making his way across the rooftop right now. shooting down one of the drones, so he's going to be able to get that lure on Imogen. And it looks like he's going for the same play that Rocky did, where he's going to go for that isolation and do a remote kill on Hush. Okay, Rocky looks like he's working on getting his street guard disguise.
Yeah, that's a smart idea, like triggering one of the drone cameras so that one of the
Yeah.
street guards will go and investigate.
That does work out
really
really, really well, and especially using the trank dart, so he doesn't have to worry about hiding the body or anything like that. He's got his street guard disguise. Now, Baloo is starting at a little bit of a disadvantage just from being behind. However, he's already taken care of the drone lure, so he's already got Imogen on the move, whereas Rocky hasn't quite got there yet. Has he shot a drone yet? Has anybody seen? Or do you want some more game audio? Absolutely. Anything for you, buddy. Let me know if it overpowers anything.
And that's Baloo with the street guard disguise now.
Okay, and yeah, similar isolation on the street guard disguise. Only downside is, of course, that that body cannot be found. If it is, then there's going to be some issues, obviously, with his green gun capability. Technical term. Rocky Horse opting to go into the facility, which is interesting. So it doesn't. Oh no, he's lured her out. He's just going around and behind. That actually works out pretty well. He's going to be able to knock out her guard and then quickly knock her out as well. He's already in his street guard disguise. He's got the cleaver. He's tossed it. Okay. That's Imogen. And he's got his facility guard disguise. He's already got the kill set up for the remote explosive, so he's just heading to the scooter exit. As long as it loads fast enough, he'll be able to get out of there. There's the elimination on Hush. There's the exit. He was green guns, as far as I could tell.
Well,
meanwhile, Baloo's in a bit of a pickle.
It was a really smooth run.
Very smooth run. Very practiced. Very, very capable. That was impressive. No restarts either. So, very, very fast. Just waiting for admin confirmation, just in case there was something that we missed. But I think that Rocky should be GG. Meanwhile, Baloo's in a little bit of a pickle. Not quite able to open up that. He's not quite able to open up that door without Imogen's guard spotting him, and that would definitely rip his run. So he's waiting. So Rocky Horse is going through the facility to get up behind them. Given the timing, actually worked out really, really well. Yeah, and that's a rip on Baloo's part. Okay, there's the admin confirmation, and Rocky Horse with the Chong King map. So yeah, very well run by both players. They both had similar strategies. It just seemed like Rocky had some more thought as to how to get behind Imogen, especially with the early drone lore like Baloo had done. I think that if he had gone through the facility the same way and ended up behind Imogen and her guard, that would have gone a lot more smoothly. But specifically, like, that was Baloo's pick. So we're going to Dartmoor now, which is Rocky's pick, which is another traditionally fast map. So we'll probably see another fast map here. But yeah, if we give advantage to Rocky, assuming that Dartmoor is more his speed, he's more capable on it because this is his pick, then Baloo's got quite the uphill battle to fight. GG's to both players. I'm going to pop a new prediction in the chat.
mean,
There
that
it
bet
goes.
was in
Should be live.
favour of Baloo, but maybe it will be more in favour of Rocky this time.
Perhaps, yeah. All right, so what do you guys in the chat want to see? Do you guys want to see loud kills? Do you want to see pistol kills? Do you want to see hatchet kills? Do you want to see explosives? How exactly do you want Alexa Carlisle to die? You know, the world is your oyster. You get to pick the assassination. What would you pick, disguise and assassination-wise? All right, Gordini says Undertaker Loud Sniper. I like that. Some random person wants to see kills. That's fair. That's fair. I agree. Poison Undertaker. All right, lots of love for the Undertaker. I like the Undertaker disguise a lot. Garden Fork. Ooh, I like that one. That one would be great. I think I've actually gotten that spin before. Yeah, so that's the thing with Dartmoor, isn't it? There's a lot of there's a lot of different spins, but the strategy for Alexa Carlisle Isolation is pretty similar across the board. So, PI falling object with Kappa. So, Kane NDT. I don't know what the NDT is, but yeah, let's use the Kane.
I've managed to get hatchet suit spins a couple times before. It'd be
That'd be
nice to see
amazing.
that in actual tournament.
I am a huge fan of suit stuff. Suit only stuff is my bag. So I would love to see some suit stuff. I haven't really seen a whole lot of it in any of the matches I've cast so far. Thinking the wrestler blanked on them. Oh, I see, Gordy. I see. I would contribute if I could, but I actually don't know much about wrestling at all. All right, so we got the spin live in 30 seconds. Get your submissions for your predictions in. I'll end the submissions right before the spin actually goes live. So far, everybody has put in points for Rocky, except for one brave soul who put in 1 point for Baloo, just to make sure that there was an actual payout. So, not all heroes wear capes. All right, spin is live. I'll give this one a read. Oh, baby. We've got an assault rifle with a suit for Alexa Carlisle. So, not a loud assault rifle. So, this one isn't going to be... You get the added advantage of not having the loud complication, but still a suit-only run. So, fantastic to anybody who wanted to see that. AKA me. All right, so definitely a behind-the-mansion start from both players here. Rocky's still a bit in the planning, but Blue is already loaded in and jumping to it, so.
I mean, the thing with suit spin is that you get to see everyone's picks for suits on that map.
That's true. That's true.
And some are better fitting than others.
Okay, now interesting. This is not a route that I would have expected Baloo to take, but I mean, that is definitely a fast way to get up here. I always cut through the hedges myself, but very similar. Okay, Baloo opting to get inside of the mansion this way, not climbing up the drain pipe up to Alexa's office. So I'm wondering if there is... Oh, I see. Okay, so Baloo looks like he's going to try and get Alexa sick. And she should go to that bathroom. Yeah, that's actually way smoother.
Yeah, because I've only really... Oh, that's a rip.
That is a rip. So, unfortunately, didn't get the shot on Alexa quick enough, so couldn't beat the maid's route. Rocky, meanwhile, heading up to Alexa's office, it would seem.
Really interesting to see the sped up starts. The two suit starting locations that start with the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, because I've never seen it in an actual tournament, and I've only used it for like one contract.
Right, right. Yeah, it's not something that I use myself, so. Alright, Rocky missing with the sleeper snail. Oh, not missing. Okay, just delayed reaction. But he has been spotted by Alexa. He should still be good to take care of this. He's just got to get her down quick. Okay, man, I forget about like just the sheer amount of of space that surrounds that snail once it actually goes off. All right, there's a shot on Alexa, so she should now be sick. Baloo has opted to knock out the maid before taking the shot on Alexa, which I think is some good optimization there.
That's a token for a vault in the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair, and you gain access.
Right, so Rocky coming down to grab the briefcase with his assault rifle, take it back upstairs to Alexa Carlisle's office.
Who carries the other one, I wonder?
Ooh, this is a bit dodgy for Baloo. Okay, he does manage to salvage it. He's got the bathroom pickup for his assault rifle. That's Alexa Carlisle down and dumped.
Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Now, the only downside of this is my guess is Baloo's plan was to get the bodyguard outfits from Alexa Carlisle's guard. It's a rip and a restart from Rocky. So now he's going to have to improvise a little bit in order to find a new outfit, but also to be able to get through the mansion. He's in a bit of a dodgy spot right now.
Any description on the possible suspect? It was all over before I had a chance to see what was going on. Enlighten me here. Do we have a description?
He does have Alexa down, though, so if he can get into a non-trespassing disguise... Oh, that's just an unfortunate timing, jumping out of that window.
Synchronized restarts. I think Rocky V planned.
Yeah. All right, so we're back at the start of the spin, basically. New England Patriots, I don't think it was that he didn't change. The guard noticed something. I think that he might have missed a shot, and so the guard went into panic mode, and he just had to get him down. And so when he shot him, with the tranq dart, he shot him down in front of some other people, and it just kind of generated a panic, and he could not get to the outfit anymore.
I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur.
Okay, Baloo optimizing a little bit, going ahead and dumping the maid this time early. And he should still have plenty of time, as every time he's gotten, he's had to wait on Alexa to round this corner anyway. That's some good use. Rocky Horse with his assault rifle already, opting not to go back down through the mansion, but just to get the assault rifle upstairs to the office immediately. That's a sicky shot on Alexa for Baloo.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning.
The snail come out once more for Rocky.
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe.
I wonder how Baloo's going to get the case file, because with Rocky, he's right by the safe.
Yeah.
But I think Baloo's going to have to trank.
Baloo is going to have to get back upstairs, but after he kills Alexa here, he does have that guard right outside, and he can just take that guard's disguise, and he can get himself upstairs freely. Ooh. Ooh, very, very close, but he does manage to get the disguise change. Now it's just a matter of getting upstairs and getting to the case file for him. Rocky is in a better spot, since he does get the kill on Alexa right next to the case file. So now Rocky just has to get out. He does opt to change into a bodyguard disguise. He shouldn't run into any problems on the way out. Looks like he's going for the drop here to get down quickly. Oh, hearse exit. Okay. Probably a good idea. It's right here.
There you go. That's a Green Gun's exit.
That's a Green Gun's exit. Very well played by Rocky, and I especially appreciated coming back into, after his first initial rip, coming back into the level and optimizing once more, getting his pickup early, bringing his assault rifle with him so that he was just ready at the office. So we're just waiting on admin confirmation here. Bit unfortunate. I think that the improvisation on Balu's part for the second run that he did was fantastic, especially because, you know, sometimes you run into issues where, you know, things don't go the way you exactly plan them, and instead of restarting right there, he did give it his own go, and it was impressive. I think we're just waiting around to make sure that there isn't a photo finish. I think that we're past the 30-second mark at this point, so should be an admin confirmation any moment now.
Looking good, man.
Yep.
And well played by both players. I think the Rocky had just a bit more optimization, and I think that showed just in, you know, not having to do as much backtracking. But I really enjoyed Balu's isolation strategy. I think that was really clever, and that opens up a whole lot of opportunities for other types of kills. But in this particular instance, Rocky's isolation on Alexa did work. Is this a photo finish? I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything yet. Admin confirmation. So we're still waiting on Yanini before it's officially called. Wondering if we're having like an issue with connection to hit maps. There it is. Okay, there's the admin confirmation for Rocky Horse. Probably just double checking some stuff because it might have been photo. But GG to Rocky. GG to Balu as well. Unfortunately, this is a lower bracket match, so Balu is eliminated from the tournament. But congrats to Rocky on moving on. Rocky will play the winner of HNS Hippo versus Amin in lower bracket round 2. So let's take a look at how this shapes up the brackets. And we were on... What were we on today? Console. I knew that. Okay, so moving down to the lower brackets. It hasn't updated yet, but Rocky is moving on to the third round of the lower brackets. Balu unfortunately eliminated, and the winner of HNS Hippo and Amin will go on to play Rocky in the third round. Let's see a list of upcoming matches. So we've actually got one going on right now over on Curry's channel, I believe. But we also have Gordini Roy coming up here. So I'm gonna kick us over to Curry. Because that way he can kick us over to Gordy when his match has finished.
It looks like their match is currently in a photo finish.
Is it in a photo finish? Oh, for the first map. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So here's the payout for those of you who betted on Rocky. Well done. Well done. We will also be back later on today with some more matches, so do stick around and come back. If you're interested in seeing upcoming matches in your own time zone, go to hitmaps.com, scroll down to the upcoming map section. Otherwise, that's all that I have. So I've been Gunther. Thank you so much for joining me today, Linux. I really appreciate it.
Yep.
And that's going to do it for us. We'll catch you guys in the next one.